Your next performer, obviously everyone in the room, you guys know him. But when I first started doing some comedy out here in Toronto, he's put me up on a few shows and kind of got me rolling in the scene a little bit. And now he's here to do my empty room. So keep it going for Brandon Zakkai, everyone. Let's hear it.
Hey everyone. Guy kind of looks like me. Asian dude. I mean, if you're bald and have a beard, then kind of. We all look alike. Someone smiled at me on the subway today, and I smiled back. Now I feel guilty. I shouldn't have lied to her. I lost my grandfather last year. Still haven't found him. But if any of you guys see an unattended corpse at the side of the road, yeah, it's a good chance it's Zakkai. We'll have the same smell. It surprised me to find out that drugs are expensive. I didn't know that. I guess I came from like a nice neighborhood or something. Or I don't know. I'm now that I'm doing drugs, I'm like, how do people afford like drugs and food and rent? Turns out they don't. Just the drugs. I told this joke once, and one woman yelled out, "Welfare!" and the jokes took a very, very political turn. I kind of wanted to stop telling it. Like she was like her next line was like, "And they steal too," It's a lot. They're talking about like toxic masculinity or or like protecting or what is it, man? I find being a man pretty funny. I don't know. They say that they're trying to feminize men. And I don't believe that, I know for a fact that they're not, because I was always a little bitch, But I don't believe in that toxic shit, I don't like it when people rate women, they give them like numbers. I pissed off this guy pretty fast. Dude, it's okay. You can be bald and a fan of me. No one's gonna hold it against you.
2 Dan Gyree jokes.
Dan did these jokes? All right, fine. I didn't know that. I don't hang out with Dan, but that's fine. I guess you do. I'm about to bring that guy up at the bald people meetings, Yeah. Jason Statham's gonna have a lot to say. All right, we're turning on each other. Let's ask Pitbull what he thinks. I guess this guy's fucking pissed. Whatever, I'm not gonna let that fucking asshole root me. What is he, wearing an Iron Maiden back patch? Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Listen to the Deftones for fuck's sake, alright? Okay. No, I don't like when people rate girls because it's misogynist, it doesn't matter if she's like a 10 or a 2 or a 9. You can always find something beautiful about a woman as the basis of a relationship, which is why so when I start my dating company, it's going to be for everyone. It's going to be called Girls 10 and Under. And people are watching a lot of, porn. You ever watch porn? No? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you about it. They're past MILFs. They're doing ant porn now, Porn with ants, These ants are just getting fucked all the time. People are just fucking these ants, and these guys just going fucking town on these ants. And these ants, they're just taking it, with their 6 legs and their antennas all flying all over the place, trying to dig holes and gather sugar for the queen. I don't know. I was on a date with a girl, and she's like, "Is this work for you?" And I couldn't hold it back because it's it's not nothing. This isn't relaxing. I still gotta make sure I know what I'm doing. Put the best foot forward. It's not like we're friends. If we were friends, I wouldn't have to say anything. The longer you know someone, the more time you can spend not saying anything with someone. I'm so close with my brother, we don't even need to see each other anymore. But I recently fell in love with a girl, and I know I can't be with her, man. She's like fucking, she's perfect. She's too much my type. I know she's perfect for me because she's fucking miserable. You ever meet someone who's so fucking depressed you just can't help but be in love with them? And it's toxic, because I know if I end up with this girl, it's only going to be a matter of time before I start showing up to these shows with track marks in my arms. You know? Just yelling in the back during everybody else's set. I'm like, well, I'm trying to tell these jokes. She's just going to be there going, boo! 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 You know he can't get an erection, right? You know, and then I have to threaten to fuck her in front of all of you. Pray she doesn't take me up on it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you guys, you know, should my therapist be following me on Instagram? I mean, she should really get a picture of the whole delusion, right? Why not? I don't know, maybe. I mean, for the amount of money I'm paying, she should do her fucking research. Yeah, thanks. I don't know. I kind of just want her to finally follow me and call me on all my fucking lies. Yeah, like I saw your story this week, Brandon. You were not performing comedy at the Catskills. No, man, I don't know. I struggle with being a dude because, you know, I recently had to go in for an ultrasound, and there's nothing but women in the ultrasound room. Kind of like fucks with my like masculinity. It's just kind of like, it's just like me and a bunch of pregnant ladies. I'm just kind of like, it's an ultrasound, right? Like what are we talking about here, dude? Like. You know, but it turns out you go to a different person if you're a dude. You don't go to a regular ultrasound, because I had to get a you know, like a men's ultrasound. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about? Like a gentleman's ultrasound. Is it testicular? Is it testicular ultrasound? And yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. But no, when you go to a dude's ultrasound, it's a little different, because when you get in there, there's no like health pamphlets. You know, there's just like hustlers and penthouses there for you. Some brochures on like cool jet skis and timeshares and shit. You know, real dude shit. Limp Bizkits, you know, playing on the fucking speakers, no relaxing music. Just like, generation is worried about testicular cancer. But no, you know, instead of using that jelly, like dab you up with like queso and guac to figure that shit out. And because you're men, at the end of the appointment, you and the doctor sign a non-disclosure agreement. Never talk about it again. And then he gives you a fresh set of Timberlands. That's a men's ultrasound. Some of you may be too young to know this, but that's how it works. So like, next time you see a dude on the street with a fresh set of Timbs, you fucking know, dude. You fucking know. Oh, man. I quit smoking. About 2 years ago, May 1st will be 2 years, and I didn't do vaping. I skipped vaping because you know, vaping's a little fruity. I'm not gonna lie, all right? I mean, like it's not just me; it's like the flavors. So that's why I only go to Kyle's. You ever go to Kyle's? Kyle's Dude Vapes. That guy actually does have some cool vapes. You know, like yeah, Kyle's Dude Vapes. You know. You ever see the ad? Kyle's Dude Vapes, bro. You know, check out our manly vapes. Check out this vape. It's Pussy and Crevassier. You want to hit this Pussy and Crevassier vape? Of course you do, because it's fucking pussy and you're a fucking man. Check out this vape. It's Henny and motor oil. Yeah, it takes me back to my childhood. Henny and motor oil. Back when my dad used to drive drunk, because of course he did. Wouldn't let the government tell him what to do. That's why he didn't fight in that war, because that's for losers. Losers die in wars. Men live to vape another day. Or this last vape. Tastes like hockey skates and teenage fear. Takes you back to your high school days when Coach cornered you in the shower. I couldn't be a teenager today, you know, because, you know, like, because me and my dad, we kind of bonded over, you know, like naughty humor, you know, like body, like I used to love, I'm such a little bitch that I used to love, my favorite part about sneaking a Playboy was reading the jokes, the naughty jokes. I'm not kidding. And like now, like if my dad, like when, like, you know, back in the day, he'd be like, hey, want to see a dirty joke or want to see a racist joke? And I'd be like, yeah, okay, I'm in, you know. Now, like if I'm scrolling through Instagram, I was like talking to a teenager, I'm like, yeah, I want to see a racist joke. He's like, yeah, I want to see a racist joke. Just look at the fucking mirror, dude. Oh God, you know, imagine if I was his father. It's like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, Dad, you fucking racist. How much money you make on slave labor with your Uber Eats account? bet you think it's about computers, you fucking computer analyst. Yeah, I just don't have a cool job like my friend Xander's dad. He's a holistic crypto broker. Fuck you, Dad. I'm moving to Austin and becoming a doula. I want to do impressions, man. I want to do impressions. Is that an okay 14-year-old? I think I can do a pretty good impression. I can do you ever seen Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do the kid from Breaking Bad. Yo, science, bitch! Mr. White, can't let him get away with it! Yo, Badger, we have to get him for combo, yo! Dude, I want to do like Werner Herzog, you know? We shot in the rural part of France where people lived simply rode their bicycles, ate fresh wine and cheeses, and lived in perpetual fear of World War I era landmines. Man, if I was a voice actor, I could stop doing comedy, man. I could finally make enough money and stop doing it. That's all I want, man. I just want to make enough money to have kids, man. Just want to have kids. Just want to like start a family, have some fucking kids. That's it. So I just want to have enough money to have a family, man, and have some kids and take them to the Blue Jay game, man. That's it. Just be able to have some kids and take them to some good seats at a Blue Jay game, man. That's it. Just enough money to have season tickets for the Blue Jays and be able to take my kids. That's it. Just want enough money for front row season tickets. And a wife with like big fake titties. That's it. No, what? You think, no, what? You want me to just date girls with big tits? That's fucked up, dude. I want to be a girl based on her personality. You know, I want to really know me. That's why I want to date all sorts of women. I don't mind what it is, man. I'll just, I want to meet my soulmate, and then I'll be able to fix her body with money and science later. That's it. I just want enough money for season tickets and a hot wife. All right, thank you guys. I'm Brandon Zakkai.
Yo, give it up for Brandon Zakkai. Let's do it. Good job.